Hello, everybody. Alex here, and happy Thanksgiving to you all. Hopefully, you all are enjoying your break and your holiday. I want to thank all the subscribers and people commenting. I really appreciate you all watching and leaving your feedback. It really has been making it fun to just hear all the good ideas and all the comments from people. This is what I've been meaning to do, so thank you all. So today I wanted to talk about the Ryobi link system and a little bit on my thoughts on it and why I don't think I'm going to be moving forward with it and stepping away from my current Connect system. So bear with me 1 second and I'll give you my thoughts and let you know what I think about it. But first I want to remind everybody a little bit about my status and what I do. I work for a small company, a remodeling company. We do a lot of handyman work, remodeling, painting, flooring. We'll do some outdoor fencing stuff, kitchen and bath stuff, drywall, some bathroom remodel, cabinetry. That's mainly my area of focus. It's what I mainly do. And the reason I bring this up is because as I'm talking about all this, I'd like for you all to be able to at least know a little bit about who's behind the camera, and then you can decide for yourself whether you can relate to my opinions or not. So I hope you might find that helpful. So I've had this standard Ryobi toolbox that was given to me. This would be part of the base system that you would get, which would include a medium toolbox, a little bit thicker than this, and then of course the rolling base unit. So I just got a few tools in here that I'm just storing for now, just a couple tools that I put in here to get out of the way. But I've been playing with this and trying to put things into different configurations, also trying to put in some of the new HP stuff in here and seeing how things fit and where things go. Sometimes I can get all these cups to fit, sometimes I can't get any. But my biggest challenge a lot of the times was arranging these things such that this center spine here would allow the lid to close. I don't know if this is a small thing or not, but for me, at the end of my workday, when I gotta pack everything up and I gotta throw tools in there, and then you go to shut this down, and this thing is just jutting down far enough to where it's not allowing the things to close, well, you're not gonna be able to stack your cases. You're not gonna be able to get out of there quick enough because you're gonna be kind of fiddling. I understand they sell foam inserts for this where you can definitely put these tools in their spot and where they go. If that's a solution for you, great. That's not going to work for me. I change things around so often that I can't commit myself to a foam insert. So I just need something where I can throw things in there and I know I'll be able to shut the lid every time. Another aspect about these style cases that I feel will be an issue for me is that once they're closed and they're latched, you're gonna grab them by this handle and you're gonna pick them up suitcase style. It's gonna wanna make all the tools push to the bottom end of the case. This is also the way that they hang up on the wall with this link system is suitcase style. For me, that's just not ideal. Again, this might seem like nitpicky stuff, but these are small little details that I've tried to think about to help me determine whether or not I want to go forward in investing in this system. And again, my opinion is that for me, I do not want to go forward. Let me show you a little bit about the Husky Connect system and how I've been using it. I like the way that the caddies are designed and laid out with this grab and go style, and you can pick them up and take them as they lay right here in the caddy. Well, I have these batteries laid out. I've got a couple chargers. I plug this in. I've got a little portable charging station. I like to carry things in kits. Here are my nailers. Here are my staplers. Inside the kit, I'll have a little hammer and nail set, for example, or maybe some staple puller in here, just hand tools that I would tend to carry with these tools. And then again, I can pick up the handle and go. Whereas in the suitcase style, I just feel like all that little stuff is just gonna fall to the bottom and just not be a real ideal situation for me. I've also been able to incorporate in one of their parts organizers all the ammunition that I would need for my nailers. Here, keep in mind that these only come with 2 of these long cups, but since I've been able to amass 3 of these, I grabbed the long cups from each of them, put them all together, and I have these slots for the nails. Close the lid, and I can connect these all together and incorporate them into that Husky Connect system. Just a feature that for me is working out a charm. Now, if you haven't seen some of my earlier videos, these compartments come with these little sections here and these little removable sliders, which makes them 5 compartment organizers. And in these kits, I've gone ahead and cut that stuff out to customize these caddies as I need them. I've mentioned that before in earlier videos if you want to go check it out, but that's one of the features that I love about this Husky is that they're hackable and they've been working for me. Here I have my router kit where I've been able to put in a couple routers and the accessories. It worked out real well, keeping the internal walls on this case. And in other cases, I move them out. For example, I also mentioned this in an earlier video where not only did I cut the walls, but I also cut the floor off of this one. And I've glued and screwed 2 of these caddies together to make a deeper caddy for more of these oddly shaped and deeper tools. Here I have another few tools that I temporarily have in this bag, but I am going to go out and get 2 more of these caddies and create another setup like this. These caddies are about $16 a piece, so it's about 32 bucks to create another setup like this to get these tools stored. To me, it's worth it. It's a $32 caddy that will integrate into my existing Husky Connect system. I think it's worth it to me when you look at the prices of some of the other options that are out. Here's my screw box that I've been able to, like I said, replace those long cups, and I have just all the small cups in there for the different sizes that I need. Connects into my system. I love it. It's working great. Here I have one of the cantilevered boxes where I have everything related to drills. I've got the smaller bits areas and drills, and then I've got my boring set and the heavier stuff down below. So I used to have this bottom area filled with my impact driver and my drill driver themselves, and I had this all as a drilling kit, but I felt it better for me to go ahead and fill this in with some bigger drilling equipment tools, and now I have everything bit related. And over here temporarily I have a bag with my impact, my driver, and a couple of my most important drill kits. And guess what? I'm going to go ahead and put that into one of the tool caddies and integrate that as part of my system. And it's going to make it a little bit more modular for me and a little bit nicer. Now with this base rolling unit, I did have a thought of maybe abandoning this and just leaving it at home. However, I went ahead and repacked the paint supplies that I have in there, and everything is fitting exactly the way I like it. And it, again, makes it part of the system. And for me, that modularity is what is making things very, very convenient for my use. They all instack and fit nicely in the back of my rig, and I do have another video where I get into that in more detail. As far as hand tools, again, I have another caddy here where I've got some hand tools. I'm able to grab it and go, and it just makes it very, very convenient for me. Connect also has this medium toolbox, which comes part of the base rolling system. In here, I have some heavier tools down below, and of course, the traditional tool tray that I take with me. I stack that on top of the 2-drawer unit. In here, I can go ahead and easily grab some other hand tools and whatnot. And together, this system makes it convenient, makes it modular, but more importantly, I can get to the stuff that I need rather quickly, and I like the workflow. Anyway, folks, those are some quick thoughts. Again, this is why I'm sticking with my Husky Connect system over the Lynx for now. Maybe I'll consider getting some more Link pieces for home, especially since there are drawer units that are going to be coming out early next year, and they're obviously expanding the system. But again, I could use a lot of the hand-me-down pieces for this Husky Connect, use it at home, or maybe incorporate them back into work, depending on what I need. That's the beauty of how modular this Husky Connect system has been for me. And I hope that these thoughts and opinions will help anybody else out there. Let me know. Drop me some comments. I love the back and forth. I love all the ideas. I love all the support. Thanks again, everybody. God bless.